Let's take a tour of our P-3 Orion. Starting in the back, we have the door to the bathroom, and I'll spare you the inside of that. To the left we have hanging storage, and to the right we have a refrigerator, small one, and a coffee maker. And there's someone probably seeking the bathroom. In front of the coffee we have a little more storage and a couple of seats for folks to sit. Usually a flight safety officer sits there. And then on the other side, again, that big metal bin has lots of spare parts and storage for various items. I hang up my backpack and coat there in the back. And then in the next seats in front of the storage, we have Jim Youngle. He's running the ATM, the laser radar system. And in front of him are two operators of our digital mapping system. They operate the digital cameras pointing straight down below the plane. And then if we take a look at the other side, we have two engine covers tucked in between the handrails of our portable stairs up to the plane. That's the preferred sleeping location. If you were to walk further forward, you have two more operators, and they are running another laser mapping system as well, a narrow beam versus a wide beam. That's why we have two of them. In front of them are the seats for the operators of the M-cords, and that's a radar that detects the bedrock down below. There's two more engine covers, one of them currently being used as they're meant to be used. Moving further forward, we have lots of storage in those bins. Over here on the back side of the radar, again, more gear storage. Those trays there are holding storage for parts for the radar. Inside this very large room, basically, is all the electronics for the entire plane, because it's basically a small power plant. And here's the flight plan for the day, always posted on the front wall there of the electrical systems. And then on the other side we have those large tubs that mostly have spare parts for the plane, though there might be some survival rations in some of those as well. But we carry a lot of spare items for the plane with us. Moving further forward, we have four seats there, a couple of PR folks who work for NASA, doing their job very assiduously. And then further forward are two navigators. You can see the navigation screen on the right, both of them working hard and keeping the plane going from waypoint to waypoint, year to year. In front of them is another series of radars. Actually, there's three based out of this stack there. And behind that you can see yet more electronics, all the wiring for the radar and so forth. And finally, we look around the other side. We have gear storage, a fire extinguisher, oxygen masks, storage for the gear for the day for the flight crew, backpacks and jackets and such. And then the flight crew themselves. The project scientist on the left, Michael Studinger, and then the pilot who's flying without any hands right now, presumably on autopilot, on the left, and then on the right, co-pilot, and in the middle, flight engineer. And of course all the various other dials and knobs and buttons and things that show you how old the plane is and how many moving parts there are in this thing. It's pretty crazy.